Very warm greetings to all my dear students. In the first video for Unit 2, Chapter 3 from Statistics, we will learn about collection of data. Statistics has gained significant place in the modern complex business world. Data is the base on which the superstructure of statistical investigation is made. The success and failure of investigation mainly depends upon the quality, adequacy, and accuracy of data. So, it is very important to collect data, to formulate some theory, to come to a conclusion, and to form a policy. In economics, the data plays a very important role, and when it's time to collect the data, we have to think about various facts, we have to think about various methods for collecting data. What we are going to learn in this chapter, we will first start with important key terms that will be used during process of learning. What are the different sources of data? Surveys, census or complete enumerations, sample survey, questionnaire, type of questions, open-ended versus close-ended, mode of data collections, what are the different mode through which we collect data, pilot survey, methods of sampling, and very important agencies that will collect data. In this chapter, this is the syllabus given, and I have already shared through WhatsApp group the latest revised syllabus from CBSE. So I hope all of you must have gone through the syllabus already provided to you, and these are the syllabus for chapter 3 from unit 2. Let's first start with key terms. That is the basic concepts that will be required while learning statistics. You must have gone through various concepts of statistics in class 9th and 10th. But in class 11th, we will start with the basics. I'll deal with from basic concepts of economics. Variable. The first term that we should learn is variable. The value which change, such as production of food grains per annum, temperature of a city, etc., they are represented by the letters X, Y or Z. They are variables. Means they will change. Like productions of food grains per annum, temperature of a city, all will vary from year to year, from month or days. On a temperature of a city will change on a daily basis. Observation. What is observation? It is the value of an variable. The value of an variable is called observation, and very important data. I am not talking about the internet data. It is a data, observations corresponding to different variables. It is the observations corresponding to different variables is known as data. And next one is statistical investigation. It means search for information conducted by using statistical methods. various information when it is conducted using various statistical methods. Gives the concept of statistical investigations. And very important, investigator. Who is the investigator? A person who conducts statistical investigation is known as investigator, who will conduct the process of collecting data. Enumerator, a person who helps investigator in the collection of data. A person who helps investigator in the collection of data is known as enumerator. Respondents, very important, the person from whom statistical information is collected is respondent. From where we receive the data, they are respondents. The person from whom statistical information is collected. Statistical unit, the items on which measurement are taken are statistical units. For example, weight is measured in kg, distance is measured in kilometers or meters. Now, population or the universe. Population, it means totality of the items under study. Populations or universe means the totality of the items under study. It may be a place, it may be a particular area that we are going to study, that will give us the concept of population or universe for our information. Sample, it refers to a group or sections of the populations from which information is to be obtained. Sample means it refers to a group or sections of the populations from which information is to be obtained. It is a representation of the population. And when we are talking about good sample, it is the smaller than the population and is capable of providing accurate information about the population at lower cost and lesser time. Thus, we are not going to study whole population, whole universe, rather we will go for sample. Means we will collect one and then we will go for studies. Now, there are different sources of data. Basically, there are two sources of data. First is primary data and second is secondary data. Primary data is a data when the enumerator collects the data by conducting an inquiry or an investigation. They are based on first-hand information. It means the enumerator visit that place, personally go to that place, or collect data directly from the respondent. If we are getting this type of data, then it will be considered as primary data. When the enumerator collect the data by conducting an inquiry or an investigation, that is primary data. For example, if you will have to inquire from a large number of school students by asking questions from them to collect the desired information, it is what? It is a primary data. Secondary data, when the data has been collected and processed by some other agency, it is based on second-hand information. It means that we have not collected data directly, rather we will get information, get data from already collected data by some other agency. It is secondary data. For example, information obtained from public sources such as government reports, newspaper, etc., they form the basis of secondary data. Now, data collections, as we have already gone through the concept, this is the data that you gather yourself through method of investigation in the field. It makes two forms: quantitative data or qualitative data. Measurement like river velocity, river width, quantitative in numbers. Observations that you make, environmental scores, they are likely to be subjective. And when we are talking about subjective data or secondary data, this is information that you get from other source that are already published or mapped. It may include books, maps, websites. It should supplement your primary data, but is not a significant. You must reference it correctly, because whatever data we collect, secondary data, we trust on those sources who are authentic to get secondary data from. Because in primary data we are in direct contact with informant, the respondent, but in secondary data we have to rely upon already collected or published data. So there are different methods of collecting primary data. First one is investigation through observation, direct personal investigation, that is interview method, indirect oral investigation, that is through enumerator, investigation through mailed questionnaire, and investigation through local reporters questionnaire, that is through correspondence. So these are the different methods of collecting primary data. We will deal more about the methods of collecting primary data in our next class. Thank you and have a nice day.